We tried to record a thing, but the Elgato messed up.
Woo! What's up, everybody? Welcome to RFW, presented by WASD Gamecom. I am one of your hosts, Rick Benton.
And my name is Razor.
And I say, hey, Razor, what's going on?
I'm sitting here about to watch a stellar intro match. Stellar. I'm trying to expand my vocabulary.
You are doing a stellar job, Rick.
Thank you.
I almost called you Rick Razor.
Rick Razor. That sounds like a 80s pop star if I've ever heard.
It does.
Rick Astley, Rick Razor.
Gotcha.
That's probably Rick the Razor. Yeah. That's all, folks. Anyway. A very stellar intro match. We're going to have Deadpool, one of my favorites, of course.
Yes.
Always fun in the ring, and always fun at his entrance. Always dancing and stuff. I don't understand this bit, but I'm not going to try and rationalize Deadpool. And then he's going up against Hercule.
All right. Yeah, two people that love to please the crowd.
Yeah.
Gonna put on a heck of a match tonight. And you know what? Regardless of the ending of the match, I think both of these combatants win. I mean, in their eyes, they don't care. There's no gold up for whatever.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's just a little friendly exhibition.
Yeah.
And
it's just two people that love to fight, love to please the crowd, coming together to bring us an exciting match.
Indeed. Anyway, how have you been since the last week, Rick?
I have been mildly okay.
Mildly okay? It's better than nothing. I got my teeth ripped out.
Right.
Yeah, so it's gonna be fun talking tonight.
I'll bet.
Of course, Hercule not always, but has been impressive in the ring. I believe he knocked out Green Arrow a few weeks ago using a mighty strong kick to the temple.
You could be right about that. I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure I'm correct, because I remember seeing it. I was like, huh.
That's fair.
Yeah, it was one of those things I was like, wow, alright, Hercule knocked out Green Arrow, that's alright. Deadpool, very serious in the ring now, I don't like it. We're going to start up now with a bit of a skirmish here in the beginning. Nice snap air by Deadpool.
Stop air?
Snap.
We are great.
I'm a great commentator, this is my job. Off the ropes, Hercule caught himself. Deadpool backing Hercule up against the ropes here.
Giggity.
Hercule with a bit of a cheap shot.
Hercule saying no means no.
Hercule again now backing Deadpool up. Oh, and there's another cheap shot by Hercule. Taking a few more dirty hits than I'm used to seeing out of Hercule Satan.
Yeah.
Usually a clean fighter, more focused on pleasing the crowd more than trying to get an edge over an opponent in the way that that like the Joker or Bane would in ways of cheap shots. But hey, maybe he feels that Deadpool's going to be a bit of a challenge. Oh, there's a little bit of a disrespect back from Deadpool with a big slap to the face.
Little bit of a tit-tat.
Eye for an eye. Oh! That was a big knee to the side of the head. I don't know if Hercule would be able to knock out Deadpool in the same way that he did Green Arrow. Nice athleticism. Into a back suplex.
We will see.
We'll see. I'm excited to see who actually pulls out. In the beginning of this match, it seems that it's going back and forth so far, with both of these guys kind of throwing cheap shots at each other. Nice Russian leg sweep by Deadpool. We haven't seen Deadpool too much. There was a period of time where he was in the very first episode. He was in that match to try and... that was a big hit by Deadpool, trying to figure out who was going to be going after the Punisher Championship, which AVGN won that match, and the rest is history. And then Deadpool just sort of disappeared for a while, I presume, promoting his new film, which was excellent, by the way. I don't think you ever got to see it.
No, and that's all right. I'm sure I'll see it at some point in time.
Yeah, it's really good. I suggest it. It's quite funny. Oh, there's another cheap shot by Deadpool. Big slug to the side of the face. Hercule, on the other hand, has been very impressive in the ring.
Yeah. The other time we did see Deadpool was against Alpha Step.
That is true.
And he does have a loss to Alpha Step. So yeah, this is his third match. He is 0-2. Hercule faring a little better, like you said, winning against
Green Arrow
last week. He did fairly well against Ninja Bryan in his first match.
Yes, that's the other match I was trying to figure out, try to remember. He was very impressive against Ninja Bryan, actually. Yeah. That was a very close match and a very long match, too. Yeah. It lasted a long time.
And if I recall correctly, I think if Danny hadn't been there to break up a pin or two, or not break up, but distract the ref a couple times, he probably would have had the pin.
I do recall that, yes. Deadpool was going after Hercule in the corner there, but Hercule managed to get him back a couple paces. And nice back suplex. Nothing fancy in a back suplex, but it gets the job done.
Absolutely.
Hercule taking a spill out to the outside. Out to the outside. Yeah, that's correct.
Round the outside.
Round the outside. Round the outside. No, Eminem's not in the match. Thank you. Oh, what's Deadpool? Ah, he's got the legs.
Ow.
Ah. You can do a lot of damage to your legs. Don't want to take too many of those, especially on the outside. Have some troubles getting back into the ring.
Especially around the outside.
I need you to stop. Oh! Hercule with a big spinning forearm to the head. Seemed to rock Deadpool a little bit. And Hercule even standing him up before letting him get back into the ring. The taunting didn't bode so well for him, though. He's in the corner now. Deadpool. Oh, and a power bomb to the corner. Nowhere to go for Hercule there. Oh, and here's a move we've seen.
Ow.
And that's a move that hurts every time I see it. We see Shade Frost use that move a lot in his matches. Deadpool. Oh! We get a replay of that. Look how many flips. Wow, Deadpool. And he landed right on the face of Hercule. Pin attempt here. 1, 2. Oh, and Hercule managed to kick out. I think Deadpool's isn't as much of a shock as I am, Rick.
Yes.
What was that, a 650 splash? Something like that.
It hit his butt square on Hercule's chin.
Not safe for work. Went for Hercule, managed to duck it out of the way. I'm surprised he's still moving after that impact straight to the head.
When is Deadpool safe for work?
That is fair. That's actually a very fair statement, Rick. Now, even after that huge move by Deadpool, Hercule seems to be in control yet again. Sending him into the ropes, and a big elbow to the head. Hercule trying to set up here. Deadpool now in control. Oh, the Northern Lights suplex. It's basic, but it can get the job done. Oh, and a springboard 450 splash. It seems like he's going for a pin. 2. Oh, and a 3 count.
There it is.
I think after that 650 or the 670 or whatever it is, 630, I think. Now that I do the math in my head.
I can't do math in my head, so.
Well, we're gonna see it here.
That's a lot of flips.
That's a lot of flips.
And then it's a butt in the face.
Yeah, and after that huge hit, it seems like even a springboard 450 isn't really a common move most superstars take on a regular basis.
Right.
So I'm not too surprised that move was able to put Hercule away.
And he had his wind knocked out of him probably too by that Northern Light suplex right before.
You know, a lot of impact to the back can really knock the wind out of your lungs. So And you got to have that air and that muscle support to actually kick out. So, well, there's a win for Deadpool after a couple of losses. But hey, you win some, you lose some. Deadpool's pretty excited. I think he deserves to be.
Yeah, maybe with a match like that, he'll start getting a couple more matches, and we'll see him more and more.
Hopefully, last week, Rick, we saw the return of one of my favorite superstars.
Absolutely.
And in a very, not surprising maybe now that I think about it, but a very good way to start back up here in RFW with his old frenemy, the Angry Video Game Nerd.
Yes.
We're going to see another match against these two men tonight. Of course, we're talking about the Nostalgia Critic. I mean, you saw the splash screen. Come on, keep up. AVGN always just... I love seeing the nerd in the ring.
Yeah.
And every week he always brings his all. And whether it be against Slenderman, Fang, we actually haven't seen in a while. Ever since he lost the Punisher Championship to Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Gotta think maybe the salt is flowing after just that out-of-nowhere announcement from our general manager saying that the Punisher Championship will be defended weekly. That also means tonight.
Right.
And the opponents are usually a surprise. We don't really know who's going to be facing Michael this week. He did manage to retain last week against Alpha Step in a steel cage match. A very close steel cage match, I might add. Alpha Step almost managing to get a pin over Michael Myers, but Michael was able to incapacitate Alpha long enough to get the escape.
Yeah, and honestly, kind of just barely. I mean, he just had the timing better. Alpha kept trying to escape the cage at just the wrong times.
I agree.
And Michael was able to capitalize on it, throwing him up the cage and coming out of the cage while the wind was knocked out of him.
Yeah, it's really easy to mess up in a steel cage match, and I just don't think Alpha has the experience for it quite yet. But it was a good match. It was a good attempt. Maybe we'll see him step up to the plate in maybe a few weeks' time. You never know. I think that's one of the things the GM was trying to go for in the with this whole idea of the Punisher Championship going on the line week for week. Try and get some of the superstars that don't really see the light of day too often,
right,
like your Shaqs, your Green Arrows. Get them in the spotlight. Give them something to strive for, because you could be up any week.
Right. And I also, in the meantime, too, I hope we see some more of Alpha Step. Just in regular competitions, maybe in just a pick 'em up tag team match.
Yeah.
Sometime we're sounding just randomly in there, because
it's always nice to see Alpha Step. He just the critic starting off strong with a spine buster. Alpha Step, much like AVGN, comes in week after week and just gives his all, and you never see a frown on his face.
Yeah.
Sort of. In the ring, maybe, but.
Right, but that's in the ring.
Yeah. Now, AVGN did manage to reign on the Critics Parade last week. He did manage to get a win over the Critic.
Yeah.
In his return match, which I'm sure Nostalgia Critic didn't, appreciate fully. But after coming back after weeks of not fighting, you're gonna have some ring rust.
Right.
So hopefully Doug Walker can. Get back into the swing of things here, and he's definitely doing so far in this match with a spine buster right out of the gate, and now a reverse DDT followed by a huge elbow to the back of the head.
Yeah.
There's a reversal by the nerd, and there's a reversal by Nostalgia Critic. Critic. Oh, Tiger suplex. What strength. Critic going for, and there's the triple elbow drop. Not three at the same time. That would be humanly impossible. You know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. 3 in quick succession.
Yeah. Critic throwing AVGN to the outside. Then with a bit of a thud. Did the nerd. Ref starting his count. There's an arm drag by the nerd. Irish whip. Oh! He kind of landed pretty hard on the ring post there, Rick.
Yeah.
Ouch. Not very many places to go in that situation.
Oh.
There's another big hit. We see guys like AVGN and Bane and a lot of other superstars using the ring to their advantage.
Yeah.
And that's something I think that the nerd has instinctively over the critic. Just because he's been in the Punisher title reign for so long.
Yeah.
He knows how to use every part of the ring and weapons in general to his advantage.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I think he's learning it from the matches like this one, where you can't get a weapon out. He's always been familiar, he used to come out with a kendo
Oh
stick.
yeah, definitely.
But when you needed a weapon and couldn't legally use one in a match, he started learning how to use the ring to his advantage, like you said.
Yeah, stuff that's not illegal, but frowned upon.
Right.
European uppercut by the critic. That was a hard-hitting elbow, kind of staggered AVGN. Oh! And there's I mean, we were talking about the nerd using it. There's a nostalgia critic using the ropes to his advantage there.
Yeah.
Critic, what are you doing here? Hey, let's get back into the ring. Let's not. We don't want this table to break. Come on.
It's our only one.
It's our only one. We got to get it fixed in between the title cards. Do you know how quick they have to get out here to do that in 5 seconds?
Do you know how much we have to pay them to do that in 5 seconds?
Staggering amounts.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, and there's a running bulldog by Nostalgia Critic, finally getting away from our table here. We can get those monitors back.
Oh yeah, the monitors are nothing. The monitors, we don't even look at those.
Oh no, not at all. Like, the action's right in front of us. Why do we need a TV screen?
Right. Things are so small anyway. They only get 120p. I mean,
darn technology. It's like you can't live with it. You can't live with it. You can't live without it.
Well, I mean, would it kill the GM to give us some like iPads or something out here?
Yeah, exactly.
What's with these old ass monitors?
AVGN throwing well, what's he setting up here? His head's right next to the.
Oh, no!
Oh!
That hurt.
Just a huge, big boot to the temple of the critic. How is he still running, let alone stand? I mean, how is he standing, let alone running? Let alone getting back into the swing of things.
Maybe Mr. Walker has already taken a couple hits to the head. Maybe he's not accustomed to it. That's just.
That was brutal. It was like that was AVGN pulling stops out, and it didn't work. AVGN with a $1 million clutch. I think that's what that's called. It's been a while. Nerd going up top now. And he landed that perfectly. Double elbow drop to the throat. That's gotta, and there's another elbow drop to Nostalgia Critic. He's gotta start. There's a Luthez press. We usually see that followed up with a stunner. This could be it. We have going for pin 1, 2. Oh, and he kicked out. I'm impressed by Nostalgia Critic's ability to kick out after all of this punishment.
Yeah.
AVGN. Oh, Critic. It's got him up. Oh, critical judgment. Hit him with his finisher. 1, 2. Oh.
That's it.
He pulled out a win. Nostalgia Critic hitting critical judgment pretty much out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And that was enough to, put AVGN away. And look at this, Critic being Oh, come on, nerd. The salt will flow.
Apparently. And of course, we'd like to take this moment to remind you that RFW is brought to you by WASD Gamecom.
Well, it looks like we've come to our Punisher Championship, match of the night.
Yes, of the week. Night of the week.
It is a tables match.
Yes.
Because of course it is.
Right.
We've seen an influx of tables matches here recently in RFW, which I'm fine with. I always enjoy a good tables match.
Yeah. You know, it's just we have a surplus of tables in the back.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta get rid of them.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
It's like
we
we
have
keep
to,
getting more every week.
Yeah.
It's like, guys.
But we're also downsizing our storage. You know, it's like we got other crap to put in there. Ladders don't break as often, so it's like we gotta fit the ladders and stuff in there. We don't need all these tables. Let's have some tables matches.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see who Michael Myers is going to be facing tonight, Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know that music.
I know the music as well.
I see the orb, and I know it's could it be?
It's not Danny. It's Ninja Brian
It
from
is.
Ninja Sex Party.
It is the ninja of the party.
Okay. Now that we know who Michael Myers is going up against, let's get a little pre-match predictions here. Do you think Ninja Brian can pull out a win here over Michael Myers in a table match?
Can he? Absolutely. Do I think he will tonight? I don't know. I mean, I think he has a lot of his intro music, their NSP intro music, does not fit the intensity in his eyes right now. Because the last time he was in a tables match that involved Michael Myers, he need a table that broke and lost because of it.
Yes, like he kind of got screwed out of that match.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think he definitely has something to prove, and he definitely has the potential to do it. I'd love to see him do it.
I would as well. I think Ninja Brian, like you said, definitely has the capability. He's a very strong person for his size, and Michael outweighs, and he's taller than him by a good foot. So, Michael, I think, has the advantage size-wise, but I think Ninja Brian has a really good chance at pulling out here as the Punisher champion. You mentioned the theme music, and let's not forget that the NSP theme just goes over all of the things Ninja Sex Party does on a regular basis.
This is true.
Ninja
I'm not saying
Brian,
it doesn't fit the team and doesn't fit him. I'm just saying the intensity that is in his eyes.
that is true.
Brian, I'm sorry. That came out wrong. I didn't mean to call you fat. I meant stupid. And ugly. Fat.
Danny's a great friend. I'm a big fan. I am. All right, so tables match. Michael Myers, the shape, the one who came home, versus Ninja Brian, Ninja. Brian, of course, just starting off immediately with that tiger, that underhook suplex. Michael Myers with a bit of a slap to Brian. We'll go ahead and step outside. Not going for a table, deciding to go for a chair. Interesting strategy. You can't win by putting your opponent through a chair. That's not really the name of the match.
Right. Ninja Brian just nonchalantly tossing.
Yeah.
the steel steps. Wow.
Quite a...
Oh, okay, he rolled out of the way.
He went for that one, but... Oh, and there's another
Just clocked him in the face again.
thud.
Sure.
And that one hit. Oh, man. Oh.
That's just steel driving into your abdomen after getting driven into your chin.
Yeah, I mean, those chairs, the steel steps can cause quite a bit of damage to your opponent.
Yeah.
And, Ninja Brian's trying to go for something, but Michael is not having any of it. And, Michael just got driven through the chair he set up. That happened during one of his matches with Fang as well. Maybe he should think to go for a different strategy with his chair use.
Or just not go for a chair.
That's also fair. Michael going after the steel steps now.
Oh, man. Getting some payback for what just happened a minute ago.
Right in the center of the ring. Brian. Oh! That sent Brian flying. Rolled out of the way. And there's another one.
Another one.
Well, Brian, after getting clocked with the steel steps a few times, Michael's going to go after a table now. That is the name of the match. Put your opponent through a table, and you will either retain or win the championship. Michael being sent to the corner. Reversed out of it. Big elbow. Oh!
Laying Michael down.
It was almost like hammer of justice-like in its precision.
Yeah.
Michael just ragdolling afterwards. Went for something. Bryan slipped under into a Russian leg sweep. I think the back of Michael's head hit the steel steps. Bryan, what strength! Double-handed choke slam. That's impressive. To pick someone up by the throat who's bigger than you.
Yeah.
Bryan setting up. German. Oh, German suplex. Michael crumpling up. Michael just crumpling after that German suplex. Didn't keep him down very long. Oh, my. Oh! There's that move we've seen just stop many a superstar dead in his tracks. Well, didn't stop Michael Myers for very long. It's very hard to keep Michael down. Michael. Powerbomb. Oh, powerbomb. Didn't quite go. It went through half the table, but doesn't really count. Didn't even go through it. Kind of knocked it down. Michael seems to be kind of winded here, especially after getting dropped on his head. Going after the legs of Ninja Bryan. I don't know what happened to that table there, but it did a thing.
It did indeed do a thing.
Bryan getting set up now. Irish whip into the table. Oh!
He speared him, but it didn't break the table.
It didn't break, but that's a lot of force to not go anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, now Michael's into the table. Oh!
It's broken! That's it!
Bryan's our new Punisher champion. Ninja Sex Party now holds the Punisher Championship in their grasp.
Yes. Yes, they do.
It's almost like Ninja Bryan was saying, "Oh, you're gonna try and spear me through a table? Let me show you how it's done."
You know, Michael kind of weakened the table a little bit.
Yeah.
Power bomb to the right side of it, and then attempting to spear Bryan through the table.
Bryan was able to actually get through it.
Yeah.
I think this is the most emotion I've ever seen in Bryan's face that wasn't sheer anger.
Yeah. That's valid.
And
what can you expect? I mean, he went into a club with 300 people, and he killed 297 of them. It just left him with a party of 3.
Just a party of 3.
Just a party of 3.
And, you know, he stabs dudes and then writes tasty medleys for Ninja Sex Party and Starbucks.
Right.
That was exciting. New Punisher champion tonight. Michael was able to hold it for a couple weeks, but, you know, just the sheer anger that resides in the heart of Ninja Bryan outweighs the evil in Michael's heart.
Right.
You have to have a lot of anger to outweigh.
Speaking of sheer evil,
our Divas Championship, this is just the championship is coming out to fight.
I mean, look at it melded with her abdomen.
I mean, it works. I think it doesn't really. It's not natural, but nothing's natural with our champion.
This is true. The spawn of Satan herself.
Lucifina. Does Satan have a gender? I mean, Lucifer, kind of a dude.
This is Lucifina. I thought like the female Satan was supposed to be some like sexy person who tried to
Lilith, mother of all demons,
something like that. It's supposed to be some sexy lady trying to seduce people, and then she screws them, and they turn into a pile of ashes.
I was
Isn't
unaware.
that a thing?
I mean, I think so. I'm sure that's a thing somewhere, at some point in history, in some book or
Right.
TV show. I'm sure that's a thing.
Yeah.
We haven't seen Amy in a while.
No, we have not.
And Amy, actually, we have a tag team match here where Amy and Lucifina are going up against sort of the newfound team of Jill Valentine and Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Kind of a scary team.
Yeah.
It hasn't really. I mean, the team itself hasn't lost a match yet. But, I mean, Jill has. Harley Quinn has, because technically she has lost a match before. But Harley and Jill in the same match, in the same team, is a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
Now, Lucifina is a strong diva. able to... I mean, she pulled out a win over Jill Valentine. She's pulled out a win over... No, she did not pull out a win over Ray. Ray won in her debut. And then Amy pulled out a win over Ray. So it seems like maybe the team of Amy and Lucifina can pull out a win over the team of Jill Valentine, Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
I tried to put logic in there. I don't think it worked. I don't know.
I also don't know.
We haven't seen Jill in a little while either. We haven't seen We haven't seen a lot of divas. Sort of just 2 at a time.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. It's always nice to see a tag team divas match. We'll see how this goes. Jill, of course, you know, we don't have to sing the praises of Jill Valentine any more than we have. Praises, complaints, whatever. But no, a very strong diva. She was our second Divas champion after Amy. Kind of just destroying Amy for the most part. Amy did eventually come back to win a match against Jill, but it wasn't for the title.
Right.
And then Lucifina came in and was like, hey, this title's mine now.
Essentially. Yeah. Wasn't very happy about that.
I have no inherent problems with our Divas champion. Rick, on the other hand, I don't know. I can't say anything. We're all entitled to our opinions. It's
like witnessing a fish grow legs. Gross.
How often do you see fish grow legs?
About as often as I cheer for Lucifina.
I mean, I don't know. All right, get started in this. For some reason, the bell didn't ring.
They hit the bell. The idiot had their hand on the bell,
so it didn't resonate.
So instead of ding ding ding, it was.
Yeah, idiot. Gotta get a new timekeeper. This is I was mistaken. This is a tornado tag match.
Yeah.
Oh, Amy, and I kind of expected this. Amy is going after Jill Valentine and definitely bringing it. She had that spinning clothesline knocking her down, but there's a powerbomb by Amy. Lucifina going after Harley Quinn, taking it to the outside. I need you to stop. Amy with a body slam. Harley and Lucifina.
Ow.
Not quite on the steel, but it was very close.
Still on the very lightly padded outside.
Yes. There's a reverse suplex. I don't really care if you like Lucifina as a champion or a superstar. She has the strength of Jill Valentine as well.
Yeah.
And, there's another reverse suplex.
I mean, I'll give my problems with her are very personal indeed. I prefer not to look at her, which is why I don't want her to be champion, because typically we see champions every week. But I digress. In the ring, she is very impressive.
Yeah.
One of our bigger divas.
Oh, Amy just got pegged with a huge kick to the jaw. Harley slapping Lucifina. There's a DDT in the center of the ring to the foot of Amy. Seems to be going after the legs.
DDT to the face of Lucifina on the outside of the ring.
Ouch.
You can call that a face.
Seems like Team Quinn and Valentine are in the lead here. Amy's up top. Oh, that's athleticism. Just pulling Amy down off the top rope. And with a big thud in the center of the ring. Oh! Fisherman buster by Lucifina, going for a pin attempt. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Jill not really paying attention at all. Really focusing on Amy, and there's a reversal by Pond. Oh! Amy just pulled out a Shining Wizard. Big knee to the face of Jill Valentine. I'm not sure what Lucifina's doing, but it needs to stop. Oh! Harley! Caught her in midair! Oh, and a backbreaker.
the thing you were saying Lucifina was doing that she needs to stop. Were you talking about breathing?
No, I was talking about like punching the air. Actually, there's that front face buster by Amy. We usually see that as a bit of a signal that the end is coming in her matches.
I would say that the spawn of Satan is a signal that the end is coming, just in general.
But instead of ending the world, she joined wrestling. Probably didn't go according to plan for the devil, but it's like, I thought you were supposed to, end the world. Nah.
Lucifina's like, I thought you didn't finish your sentence and you wanted me to end the world heavyweight title reign of whoever the current champion is.
Are you an idiot?
Have you seen her face? Something.
Yes. Oh! Jill with that ninja-like move. Only a 2 count. We did see Amy. What is this move that Jill's doing right now? Like a modified abdominal stretch.
That's Lucifina.
We did see Amy hit with what I believe is her finishing maneuver, that running reverse STO, slamming the face of Jill into the mat. Amy seems to be going for a sledgehammer here. Decided to throw it down. Maybe not the best judgment call by our former Divas champion. But yeah, she hit her with that reverse STO, and the ref didn't even count for it. He was more focused on what Lucifina was doing, who was jumping out onto Harley Quinn on the outside of the ring. Harley set Lucifina up here for something. There's another front face buster. Harley, oh! Rough drop kick to the side of the head. 2 count. Only a 2 count. Another pin. 1, 2. And our champion kicked out. Nice neck breaker by Jill Valentine. Harley in the corner. Nobody puts baby in a corner. Oh, gotcha. Our minds are in tune.
We are now one.
Nobody puts Harley in the corner. Oh! Lucifina managed to get a pin. We weren't paying attention. Our bad.
Amy just started clapping in the face of Jill. It was quite entertaining.
Kind of disrespectful, almost.
Yeah, but entertainingly.
Yeah.
Entertainingly. Entertaining.
Yes, entertainingly.
That is a word.
I think so.
Okay.
In a way that is most entertaining.
Correct.
Let us look at some of these highlights of the match. We saw Harley Quinn with that catching backbreaker. Maybe pulling some pages out of the arsenal of Joker and Bane.
Could be. I'm sure they're training together.
Oh, I would be surprised if they weren't.
Yeah.
We can see the end of this match here, because we kind of missed it. That was nobody puts Harley in a corner, and that was kind of a sick neck breaker, and I think that was what ended it. Amy quick to the reaction. We won! Yay! Never mind that he just got slugged.
Essential.
Yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Harley, Joker, and Bane trained together. Just like I wouldn't be surprised if Amy and the Doctor trained together.
Right.
Amy and the Doctor have both gotten better and better each match we've seen them.
Right.
Doctor did get a win over Batman recently.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
And it seems like the Doctor has sort of entered the rivalry here with Good... Oh! Goodnight was on his way out. It looks like Batman's returning the favor from last week in their match, which Batman actually won.
Yeah.
Our champion has suffered his first pinfall, his first loss via pinfall. We know it can be done.
Right.
And you got to think, after last week, there's probably definitely some negative even more negative vibes than usual going in the mind of our champion. We gotta figure what that loss, how that loss will affect him in his future matches.
Yeah.
And Batman, like I said before, I had to switch subject. This match has not started yet. Yep, there we go. Ref's calling for the bell now. But Will Goodnight attacked Batman last week on the before their match started,
Right.
and it was a pretty vicious assault too. Opening up with a big shot to the head, and then
wow!
The Doctor moonsault.
Wow!
The Doctor's definitely taking advantage of the attack that Batman has issued here.
Yeah.
He just swatted Will Goodnight out of the air, and that's one of the things I was talking about after his first loss. I can't imagine like who's going to be the next person that can pin our champion.
Right.
So far, Batman's the only one that's done it, and that's not me trying to talk anything up.
No, yeah.
But it's a kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
And you got to think, after beating the champion, that's got to be a huge momentum boost and the morale boost for Batman.
Yeah.
Batman still has not left ringside. He's standing over there at the end of the entrance ramp as well, kind of just watching the match.
Yeah.
Maybe he's trying to give the Doctor a bit of moral support. I don't know. It seems that Batman and the Doctor have been palling around lately. We've seen him in the back, hanging out more than usual. And I honestly, another thing I brought up before I had to kind of switch up what I was talking about. The Doctor's kind of just been injected in the middle of this kind of intense rivalry.
Yeah.
I don't know how smart that is on the behalf of our general manager to do that. That kind of puts the Doctor in a bit of a danger zone. But I don't know. I think he actually enjoys the challenge.
Yeah. I mean, at first I think the GM did this to try to calm down this rivalry before it did get what we're seeing it become. Attacks before the match and interruptions in the middle of matches and whatnot.
Exactly.
Oh wow!
What a combo!
But now I think the GM sees the opportunity for the Doctor to be a part of this and just sees, more entertainment.
Yeah, exactly. And I do agree the entertainment factor is high. Good night. Oh, that was a bit of an unorthodox move. But breaking up the count, we were up to a 6 count. Almost looked like there's another one of these combos. Big spinning back. Oh! That can mess up your shoulder and face.
A little bit.
Oh, Goodnight getting back into the ring. There's Batman. I mean, we've seen Goodnight win against the Doctor via count-out before, under a little bit different circumstances. Oh! Just planting the Doctor right in the corner of the ring. That DDT. I don't like it when our champion goes up to the top, Rick. Moon stomp!
Oh.
All that force. He's got to be pushing 300 pounds or so, just right in the abdomen.
Yeah.
That was only a 2 count. I'm impressed that the Doctor was able to kick out of that. But we don't know anymore. The Doctor could very well win this match after last week's loss. But, oh no, sickness bomb. That's sort of it's not the exact same combination, but that's a similar tactic that the Joker uses. A bunch of brunt force to the front in the abdomen area. Yeah. The double gutbuster versus that moon stomp versus, the sickness bomb and the suplex backbreaker.
Right.
Oh, Goodnight.
Just a headbutt.
Just nothing pretty about that. Now throwing the Doctor to the outside right in front of our announce table. Batman still looking on the other side of the ring. Goodnight seems to be talking trash to the Doctor now. And just wrenching on the legs now. The main event definitely started up with a... Oh, nice reversal by the Doctor. Definitely started off with a bang with Batman coming out and attacking Will Goodnight. And, the Doctor had a very impressive start in the match, and he seems to be regaining it just after a couple of those huge moves, almost starting with that big, that punching and kick combo on the outside. Good night. A nice combo there. A couple of clotheslines. Oh no. He's going back up top. Is he gonna... Oh! That's 2! Ah!
So the Doctor kicks out of that. Are we going to see another sickness bomb?
He did kick...
Oh, man.
Doctor, you should have just taken... I don't want to say give up, but I almost...
Just live to fight another match. Oh, we're going to see it.
Another sickness bomb. Ah!
That's got to be it.
I'm sorry, but I have to agree, Rick. I don't think the Doctor can kick out of this. 1, 2... Yeah.
There it is.
Will Goodnight, rather, managing to pull out a win after being attacked. It almost looked like those last 2 big moves by Goodnight were aimed at Batman.
Yeah.
Especially that last sickness bomb.
Yeah.
But I honestly think the Doctor should have stayed down for the 3 count.
Yeah.
Like, after that second moon stomp, I mean, I'm very impressed that he was able to kick out, and I love the tenacity of the Doctor.
Yeah.
But I think an angered champion is not,
Right.
after kicking out another moonstop, that can't bode well for the mood.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was a good match, and the Doctor started off really well, and I was very impressed.
Yeah.
Swatting him out of the air.
Yeah.
Especially with the size difference. We talk about the size difference a lot because of the various superstars we have in RFW. Goodnight's huge.
Yeah.
The Doctor, not so much. The fact that he could swat him out of the air and a picture-perfect moonsault afterward was beautiful.
Yeah.
But like I said, that sickness bomb was almost just aimed at Batman. Say what you want, but that was still a very impressive win. It was a very good match, too. Great way to end off this episode.
Yeah.
Well, good night. A bit frustrated at the referee now. And I think he has every right to be a little cocky after that match.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, outro means out of character.
Yep.
Recording that was hard. My mouth hurts.
I'll bet.
Yeah, the thing where I got my teeth pulled out, that wasn't just me talking, I did. It hurts. But, yeah. Sorry about... We had a Hardys versus Hardys 2.0 match recorded, but the Elgato messed up. So that one was lost. Hardys 2.0 did win, and I'm sure you guys, if there's any, recurring watchers, I'm sure that match is getting a little, drawn out for you guys anyway. But that one's ending soon at the next... that whole rivalry we're wrapping up by the next pay-per-view, which is called The End. It should be out either the last Sunday of this month or the next Sunday of next month, just because we're kind of behind right now. Mm-hmm. So we're wrapping that up, and if you guys have any ideas on rivalries you would like to see, let us know, because it's just as simple as me, punching in some numbers in the game.
Or even with that, tag teams as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, tag teams in general. We met. Shade mentioned seeing Alpha Step in some tag team matches, just in general. If you have any teams or something you'd like to see form, just let us know. It'd be a cool dynamic. And anyway, guys, you can let us know that on Facebook, Twitter, or in the comments below. Comment section is probably the easiest, but all of our links are in the description. So, yeah. Anything you want to add?
No. Yeah, just remember that if you have any suggestions, it might take a couple weeks for you to see it on here on the YouTubes, because
we record things ahead. We try to anyway.
Right. We usually have a couple of them recorded before you see it on YouTube. So.
Exactly. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in to WHD Gamecom and watching RFW. Sorry it's been, kind of hit and miss with episodes. We've been, schedules are rough. I just got my teeth pulled out, so I wasn't able to do much of anything for the channel until today. And yeah, that's about it. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. It helps out a great deal. We'll see you guys in the next video. All of our other stuff should be starting to go up again, Zelda and stuff like that as well. So, my name is Razor, a.k.a. Will Goodnight.
And I am Rick Benton, a.k.a. Shade Frost.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Stay awesome.